literals topic. I hope you remember. We need to understand the next points in the literals. So it's very important for interview point of view. This knowledge is very important from interview point of view. In last class, I have given a test case that some of you remember. If you display 0, 1, 2, 3, what was displayed yesterday? 83 displayed. Why 83 displayed? Okay, look at this number starts with 0 na? Okay, this number starts with 0. Any number starts with 0 is considered as octal number. Any number starts with 0 is called octal number. It is not a decimal number. So this octal number is internally converted to decimal number and the result is displayed. Okay na? Now tell me 1010, what is displayed? Is it a decimal number or binary number? Come on. Is it decimal number, binary number? It is a decimal only, not binary. It is 1010. It is not 1010. It is 1010. And then, sir, so 10101 is, sir. No. It is not binary. Even though only 1010 there, it is not binary. It is a decimal number as it is 1010 displayed. Now we should understand how can we inform to compiler and JVM. It is an octal number, it is a binary number. There is a information to compiler software. Try to observe. We need to understand one small story here. Look at here. Int type literals. Okay. According to number system, Java data types, according to number system, integers are divided into 4 types. What are the 4 types? Decimal, octal, hexadecimal, binary. Or in another way we can say binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal. 4 types are there. As per number system, we have 4 types of integers. They are binary literals, octal literals, decimal literals, hexadecimal literals. Okay, how can I tell to compiler it is a binary literal? How can I tell to compiler it is a octal literal? How can I tell to compiler it is a hexadecimal literal? There is some identity. Okay, below table shows below table we have to use to find the literal type and to answer entry questions on the above int type literals. Look at here. Now, binary literal, if you want to call something is a binary literal, it should starts with 0 capital B or 0 small b. Okay, na? Then octal literal should starts with 0. Next, decimal literal should not starts with 0. Hexadecimal literal starts with 0 capital X or 0 small x. Okay. After 0b, the allowed digits are only 1 and 0. In octal literal, after 0, the allowed digits are 0 to 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In a decimal literal, after 0, the allowed digits are 1 to 9. Okay, it should not start with 0 and allowed digits are 1 to 9. In between, we can use 0. 0 is also allowed, 1 to 9 and 0. But 0 should not be the first digit. If 0 is the first digit, then it is considered as a what you call octal literal. Understand? Hexadecimal literal means starts with 0x or 0 capital X. Following by, we can write 0 to 9 after 0x. We can write 0 to 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But if we write 1, 5, it is considered as a 1, 5, not as a 15, not as a 13, not as a 14. That's why 0 to 9 following by A, B, C, D, E, F. Nothing but these letters are representing 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If I use A in the program, it is not considered as A, it is considered as a 15. Next, we can use either a capital A to F or we can use small a to F, no problem. Understand? Listen carefully. How many types of literals are there? 4 types of int literals are there. These 4 types of int literals, how compiler can identify? Starts with. Then tell me, there is a base or radix. The meaning is what? Binary number base is 2, octal number base is 8, decimal number base is 10, hexadecimal number base is 16. Why we call this is a base? Very simple. The base is called because 2 means only 2 digits are allowed. Now 1 or 0 allowed digits, how many? 1 or 0. In a binary number, the allowed digits are only 1 and 0, that is 2 digits. In an octal number, allowed digits are 8. What are they? 0 to 7. In a decimal, allowed digits are 10. What are they? 0 to 9. Hexadecimal literals, in a hexadecimal literal, the allowed digits are what? 16. 0 to 9, A to F. So that's why now the base is called what? What do you call? This base is nothing but used. Base is representing number of digits are allowed. Next, where this base is used? When you want to convert a number to decimal, you want to convert binary to decimal, octal to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal. In the process of converting the given number to decimal, now these digits will be, these base numbers will be used. I'll show you how to use. Is it clear my point? Then tell me, how many digits are used to form number? Base and radix is used for how many digits? Okay, tell me, these are what type of numbers? 1010 is what type of number? Decimal. 1010 displayed. 2010, 3010, 4313, all these are decimals as it is displayed. 04313, it is not decimal, it is octal, starts with 0. Next, 0x4313, this is hexadecimal. 0x4a31c3, this is hexadecimal. Allowed digits are, allowed characters are what? A to F. A is allowed, C is allowed. Now I'm giving you some digits there, right or wrong? Tell me. 0b123, it is wrong because it is 0b starts with binary having some digits 2 3 not allowed. 0b101 allowed. 0b1a, 0b binary, in binary number only 1 and 0 allowed, A is not allowed. 0b1011 allowed. Small b we can use or capital B also you can use. The next 0123 allowed, but it is octal. 0127 allowed, octal. 0128 8 not allowed. 076 allowed. 089 not allowed. 0457 allowed. Next 0345 allowed, but it is not decimal, it is octal. 345 decimal. 123 decimal. Single 0 allowed and coming value is 0 1. 304 allowed. 3a5 not allowed because it is a decimal number, letter is not allowed. Next 0x123 allowed. 0x8 not allowed, G, A to F. Next 0x bed allowed. 0x beer not allowed, R is not allowed. Okay, beer is not good for health. Okay, so I hope if I give the digits, if I give some numbers, you can identify it is a what type of literal, valid or not. Next, yesterday we have seen if I write 0 1 2 3, it is converting into decimal. So if we use binary or octal or hexadecimal literal in the program, they are internally converted to decimal number. Okay, then the calculation will be performed and value will be displayed. How it is converted? Okay, how it is converted? A small test case is there, observe. Look at that. 12 coming 12 as it is. 0 1 2 converted to 10. 0x a1 converted to 161. 0b1010 converted to 10. 1010 as it is 10 coming. 1010. 0101, this is a binary, octal, hexadecimal, octal. So converted to 65. How this conversion is doing? Let us try to see small test case. Look at here. If you are taking one octal number, it is converting to backward decimal. How it is converting? I told you na, multiplications of its base. First you remove this 0, take 1 and 2. Like that remaining number you take. Divide them into digits 1 or 2. Okay, 1 2, divide them into digits. Then following by, you have to multiply by 8 power. 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2, 8 power 3 from right to left. 2 2 into 8 power 0, 1 into 8 power 1, like that. So 1 into 8 power 1, 8, plus 2 into 1, 2 into 8 power 0, 1. 8 plus 2, total value is what? 10. Understand how 10 is coming? You have to do these calculations in the exam. So right to left, multiply by the base of the number, octal number. Then tell me, 0x a1, its value is what? 161. How 161? First you ignore 0x. 0x place what you need to take? 16. A into 16 power 1 plus 1 into 16 power 0. Then 10 into 16 power 1, 16 plus 1 into 1. 16 power 0, 1. A place what is coming? 10. 10 into 16, 160 plus 1 into 1, 161. Okay, na? Then tell me, how can I convert binary number 1, 0b1010 converted to 10? Okay, for understanding, I'm taking 0b11. How 11 converted? 0b is what? Binary. Binary basis? Binary basis? Binary base is 2. Okay, so 1 into 2 power 1 plus 1 into 2 power 0. 1 into 2 plus 1 into 1. 2 plus 1, 3. Okay. How to convert octal hexadecimal binary to decimal? So can I hope all the people got clarity? Any doubts? So in the interview, if interview given a question on octal number is the very commonly asking question, you should identify what is the correct converted number. Shall I move to the next point? So now I want you to understand one important point. Are you ready? Tell me, now observe now integers and floating point calculations. Normal numbers and ends with L, capital L or small l are integers. The numbers, those are ends with capital F, capital D, dot or dot 0 or dot 0F or dot 0D. Any of these combination, then we call floating point number. Some people call it as a decimal also. I don't know why they're calling. I don't know, some foreigners, okay, they pronounce it as integers and decimals. I don't know how these floating point numbers are called decimals. I mean, I don't know. Any of you have in your academics called floating point numbers as a decimal? In every batch I'm asking. Some foreigners are pronouncing it as decimal. And so even some students also in our earlier batches, some people say that, hey, it's a decimal. 10.5 is what, when I ask, they're telling the decimal. Right? 10 is a decimal, 0.5 is a fractional portion, both called floating point number. Or can call it as a real number, whole number, right? Dot means decimal. Devesh Pandey. In your school also it is called decimal. That's what 10.5 they are calling as a decimal. Then what is 10 called? In mathematics it is called decimal. Then in maths 10 is called what? Integer. Decimal integer. No. I am asking the question. In mathematics you have 10, 0, 10, right? What we call this 10 in mathematics? When you number system, if you take, what this 10 is called? In English, decimal means fraction. Huh? Natural number it is called. Okay. Vamu. 10 is called natural number. Huh? Okay. No, okay. I don't want to go into that confusion. Okay. Okay. Let me go to Google. 1 second. Let me clear this. Maybe I'm also doing mistake. Decimal number. Yeah, we have big decimal, big integer and big decimal. Yeah, big decimal is representing floating point number. Big integer representing integer. Okay. Decimal number in Java. Decimal float. Okay, big decimal, big integer, big decimal. So decimal means floating point number. Then okay, integer number system. What we call integer number system. Base 10 number. Now I should learn again maths. Okay. Okay, let me write like this. Different integers in Java. Hexadecimal system uses 16 as a base. The decimal system uses 10 as a base. We use decimal system more. The hexadecimal system has some use in it, but not in everyday life. Okay, now look at the decimal system. Also there the word, okay. So fractional portion is also can call as a decimal. So now can you please help me to, because you are good in maths, how to pronounce now? What is the difference between decimal and the octal number system? Yeah. What is this? Oh, now I should sign in. Decimal number, hexadecimal number. Just I wanted to convince you. Okay. So floating point numbers can be called as a real numbers. According to maths, can also call as a decimal. Okay, if the people are using the word called decimal integer, then you have to come to base 10 integer number. If people use only word code called decimal, okay, then you go for floating point number. Okay, everyone understand? So now let me give the clarity. If you ask a question, can you tell me what is the default data type of decimal number? Okay, then you have to carefully think an answer. He is giving decimal means from integer point of view, floating point of view. If that question is a face-to-face round question, it's okay. Okay, if it is a objective round question, then we will be screwed. Let me type that question. Default data type of decimal number, data type for decimal in Java. Amma, Sun Microsystem documentation found primitive data types. In Java programming language, it is statically typed, which means that all variables must first be declared before they are used. This involves starting the variable type name. You have to already learn. Okay, doing to tell your program that is a field name care exists on available. Type determines the value may be content plus the operation that may be performed in addition to into Java program supports another primitive data. Result keyword primitive values don't share the primitive value. The 8 primitive data types support by the Java program language. Byte data type is 8 bits signed to complement integer. It was minimum value minus 1 to maximum include. So both the data type byte data type usually large areas, but the memory savings actually matters. They can also be used in place of int where their limits and value. The variables range short. The short data type is a 16 bit designed between byte the same guidelines apply. You can use short to save memory in the large arrays in situations where the memory savings actually matters. Okay, int by default into data type 32 bit. The into data type to represent an unset 32-bit integer which has a minimum value of 0 and a maximum value of 232 minus 1. Yes, to use into data type. The section number classes for more information. Comparisons float data type is single precision. Float. Okay, look at here. According to Java, the word decimal is not used. Float data type is a single precision 32-bit IEEE 754 floating point. Look at that floating point. The people are using the word floating point. Okay, so decimal word is not there. Its range of values is beyond the scope of this discussion, but it specifies the floating point types, formats, and value section of the Java language, as with the recommendation for byte and short and float instead of double. Use a float instead of double. If you need to save memory in a large arrays of floating point numbers, this data type should never be used for precision values such as currency. For that, you will need to use java.math.bigdecimal class. Okay. If you want to work with the currency, don't use float currency values. You must use java.math.bigdecimal class instead. Numbers and strings covers big decimal and others useful classes provided by the Java platform. The double data type is a double precision by advanced scope of the discussion by floating point types, formats and values section for decimal values. Look at that again. There, what is coming for decimal values? This data type is generally the default choice. Okay. So just follow this article once in your free time. Please read. So decimal values. So floating point numbers also called as what? Decimal values. So the decimal default data type is double. Okay, another article also shared, and you can also follow this. Default values, literals, integer literals. Okay. Look at here. Integer literals. An integer literal is a type long if it ends with a letter L or L. Otherwise it is int type. Okay, it recommended that the use upper letter L because the lower letter is hard to distinguish from the digit one. Values of the integer byte, short, int and long can be created from interliterals. Values of type long that exceeds the range of int can be created long literals. Integer literals can be expressed by these number systems. Look at that. Integer literals can be expressed by these number systems. Decimal, okay, my terminology is right here. Decimal base 10 whose digits consists of the numbers 0 through 9. This is the number system you use every day. Hexadecimal base 16 whose digits consists of the numbers 0 to 9 and the letters A through F. Binary base 2 whose digits consists of the numbers 0 and 1. You can create binary literals in Java 7 and later. In general purpose programming, the decimal system is likely to be the only number system you will use. Decimal system. However, if you need to use another system, the following example shows the correct syntax. The prefix 0x indicates hexadecimal, 0b indicates binary. But why these people are not mentioned octal here? I don't know why. They forgot to mention octal number system. Okay, floating point literals. So remaining all our terminology same. Okay. Generally people are calling floating point values as floating point literals as a decimal according to mass, but according to Java we are using what? Floating point. So fine. Character and string literals. Okay, so whatever the topic we are discussing, primitive data types and literals, whatever I am explaining in detail, in depth, all points are clearly there in this single page. So I hope you can read in your free time once. Okay. So there is a lot of discussion. Read in your free time. Okay, there is also some good information about this number system in this website. So let me save this. When you find good articles, save those links for future reference, okay? Okay. Yeah. Some questions cannot be answered, Mr. Hemanath. Can anybody answer these two is question? Sir, why we need octal-literal in decimal? All octal-literals will be available now. Why you need eat tiffin when your lunch is available? Why you eat snacks when lunch is when food is available, when rice is available? Why you eat chapati when rice is available? When situation come, you have to use. Exact reasons cannot be explained, okay? You can search in the Google. If somebody come across the purpose of each one, they will explain. Okay, now? In which situation octal is required? Is it clear? You can go and search in the Google. That website is a copy of Amirpet, Nana. Okay, na, Mr. Johnny. That website is a copy of Amirpet. Nothing new. Okay, na? The most worst website. Don't promote it. Okay, Johnny? That is a copy of Amirpet. All Amirpet faculty's content is collected and prepared the website. That's the most worst website. Don't promote to anybody else. Better try to report. Okay? Come to the point now. So now we can call it as a floating points or a decimal. But come to the integer number system also, we have a word called what? Decimal. Then int long number. Okay, hexadecimal, int comma, int are long numbers. Right. So come to the point now. Tell me now, in a floating point number system, do you have binary floating point number? Come on, come on. Do you have binary floating point number? Do you have octal floating point number? Do you have decimal floating point number? Do you have decimal floating point number? Yes. Okay. Do you have hexadecimal floating point number? Hexadecimal floating point number? Yes. Hexadecimal floating point number also you can mention by using suffix P. Search in the Google, you will find. Okay. If I deal that all the literals details, some confusions will come. Last batch I tried. Some people who are weak in the mathematics, okay, they cried like anything. So that's why I'm not going that much deeper. Just I'm giving the information to you. In Google, you go and do and work alone yourself so that you will get an idea and post in our group. Your seniors will help you and I will help you. Okay. In the group, we will have the discussion. But in the class, if I'm trying to touch those things, you are getting confusion. And moreover, it is not using the regular programming. Okay. Just I'm trying to tell. Binary floating point literals not there. Octal floating point literals are not there. Decimal floating point literals are there. Hexadecimal floating point literals are there. Okay, what the meaning of it? Observe. Here, if you write 0B 10.5, compiler throw error. Okay, 0B 10.5, not allowed to write. 0.123.5, can I write? 0.123.4.5. If you write 0B 10.5, compiler throw error. Can I write 0.1235? Yes. Click on raise button. Click on raise button. If I write 0.1235, no problem. It is allowed, but the value will be 123.5. Okay, first zero is ignored. Very, very critical point. Very, very important point. 0, 1, 2, 3.5. If you write, it is not octal floating point number, but there is no compile time error. We'll get 1, 2, 3.5. Remember it. Okay. If you write directly 10.5, any compile time error, no compile time error. Output will be what? 10.5 only. Okay. If you write 0x123.5, allowed or not allowed? Now not allowed. Compiler will throw error. Okay, we'll get a compile time error. Malformed floating point literal. Malformed floating point literal you will get. There is a special syntax to create hexadecimal floating point literal. Just you search in the Google hexadecimal floating point literal. Okay, there is some p representation will be there. Hexadecimal floating point literal. Yeah, here you can observe. Are you catching my point? Hexadecimal floating point literal. You have to use p following by 10. You have to write. Okay, na? Just you go through, because last batch I tried to execute. Okay, it's creating the, so many students get confused. Whatever I have explained, everything they forgot. Because mathematical wise, not that much is strong. Those people are getting confusion. Are you catching my point? That's why I'm not going to much talk about this point. Just you read this website. Just go to Google, okay? Just go to Google and type floating point, hexadecimal floating point literal in Java. Just you type in Java, okay? So you will get some article. You can read it. You can understand it. And if you have any doubts, just post in our group. So your seniors will help you. Hexadecimal floating point literal. How to create? You try in your system, okay? First you type in your system, open the Edit Plus and try in your system. Just try to read, because this is a lot of calculation. Your mind should be connected to the subject. Then only you can understand. So just you go through these articles. Just you type floating point literals. You will get a, this is the search page I got. The search page I am sharing to you. You can save. Now try to answer. Is it right or wrong? Click on raise button. 0x123f. Is it right? Floating point will be represented by f and d. Na? I'm writing 0x123d. Are these allowed or not? Allowed. Tell me, is it a floating point number? No. This f is considered as 15. This d is considered as 13. It is hexadecimal number. Okay, it is hexadecimal number. It is not floating point number. If I write 0b101f, is it allowed? No. If you write 0b101011d, is it allowed? No. Compiler throw error. Everyone understand? Compiler throw error, not allowed. Next, if I write 0123f, 00123d, is it allowed? Allowed. Then what is the output? Are there any conversion? No. 123.0, 123.0 will come. Simply they are converted to floating point number by ignoring 0, because left side 0 is no value, na? So what? Binary floating point number not there. Octal floating point number is not there. Decimal floating point number is there. Hexadecimal floating point number is there. 0b120, 0, 123, 123. Okay. So this is an int type, binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal. This is a long type. Okay. So long type binary, long type binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal. Then now come to here. floating point, okay, binary type and octal type not there. Decimal and hexadecimal is there. We don't have binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal, floating point numbers. We cannot suffix fd point, point 0, point 0, point 02 binary, octal, decimal and floating point hexadecimal numbers to represent them in integers or floating point. But there is a conditions apply with octal. If you write it to octal, no compile time error. Decimal, no compile time error. Hexadecimal, no compile time error. But in hexadecimal, there is a specialty. Okay, you have to use P. And look at there, what are the errors and what are not errors. Just now I covered. Decimal 123, 123L, 123F, 123D, 123.0, 123.0F, all are allowed. All these points are there in your material, sir. After going to home, please try to practice. Next, hexadecimal number, you can write 0x with 3LFD, 0.0 not allowed. Binary, L is allowed, FD 0.0 not allowed. Octal all are allowed, but first one is octal, second one is octal, converted to 83, but FD 0.0 not converted. There as it is coming. So these are the important points you need to practice. Can you hope you all practice these types of literals? If you practice types of literals, then it will be easy for you. You yourself has to work, sir. So making you understand, the mathematical calculation will be very tough, because you have to come forward to understand. Okay, if I teach, people will come, sir, not understand, not understand, not understand. So why unnecessary trouble the people who are not understanding? Okay, because the topics which are having some deep calculations, you no need to worry about in the interview room. That much deep calculations will not be asked. Even you miss that one bit also, there is no much problem. Okay, that's why I'm leaving it for what you call choice, and people who are interested, practice with the links I have given and ask in our interview, in our group, people will help. Now moving to the next point. Okay, integer type. These are all the points about int type literals. Okay, so this is the story about literals, types of literals topic completed. Can I hope all you understand literals and types of literals? Okay, now there is a small point is there in Java 7 version. In Java 7 version, in Java 7 version, with respect to literals, we have two enhancements. Number one, binary literals. Number two, underscore in number literals. Okay, we got two enhancements. What are the two enhancements? Binary literals and underscore in the number literals. These are two enhancements we have. Okay, what the meaning of it? Carefully observe. Binary literals are not available in Java up to Java 6. Okay, and underscore in number literals, it is introduced from Java 7. What is the meaning of it? If I want to write a big number, reading is not that much easy. For example, you take if you take a real life, double amount equal to, okay, here I am going to write something 1 lakh, right? If you go to bank and if you write 1 lakh, then what happen? If you give this value to the cashier immediately, by looking at your face very seriously, he will place one comma here, one comma here. Why they're placing that comma there? Because easy understanding, easy reading. Okay, then if you remove this comma, you have to count how many zeros are there. Okay, thousands, 10,000, 1 lakh. Okay, it's not easy readable. If you write comma, your eye can easily calculate it. Can you write it in Java? No, compiler will throw error. Okay, na? 4 p.m. batch, did I explain already this topic? Underscore in number literals. Alok Mehar Ray is telling that I already explained. Did I explain already? Then how your classmate is telling yesterday night in his dreams, maybe I came. Okay, did I came to your dreams? Normal dreams or big dreams? Big, fully hangover, normal hangover? Which brand we are sharing? And if I use the word called underscore, then you are feeling that I covered that much fast your reaction. So what I am trying to tell, no patience. That's why you people are missing big good opportunities. Patience is very important. Okay. Identify chapter point, coding standards. Okay. Underscore in a big lit. I mean, final variables points. If you bring to here, don't show your talent, Baba. Have patience, Tell me, if I write this one, compiler will throw error. So what should I do? What should I do? I have to write double amount equal to, for easy understanding purpose, from Java 7 onwards, you can write underscore between literals. Between the digits in the number literal. Okay, double amount equal to 1 underscore 0 0 underscore 0 0 0. Okay. Alok, I'm not expecting apologies. I hate these words. Next time anybody says sorry, I will remove you from the class. Okay, in English, the only word I don't like is sorry. How dare you to say sorry? Don't insult sorry, okay? Everyone got clarity? Yeah? This is Java 7 enhancement. Okay, tell me, once you learn some topic, I told you many times, you have to do full R&D on the topic. You should not find any, you should not, just practice 1 or 2 questions and should not leave, I told you, right? You must full practice. You should find all the possible questions asked in the interview room. Now tell me now. Binary literals, we have only 2 points. Okay, 2 rules you have to remember. What is that? Already we discussed. Binary literals, up to Java 6 version, Java doesn't support binary literals. Up to Java 6 version, in Java, we have only octal, decimal, and hexadecimal literals. In Java 7, Java designers introduced binary literals with 2 rules. It should start with 0 capital B or 0 small b. It should contain only 0 or 1 or both. For example, 1010, it is not binary literal. 0b1010, it is binary literal. 0b123, it is a wrong binary literal because 2 and 3 are not allowed. That's all, simple binary point. The next, underscore in number literal. From Java 7 onwards, we can use underscore in number literals in between digits for more understanding and fast reading of this number. For example, double amount comma is not allowed in Java. In place of comma, you should use underscore. If you want to prepare a big, decimal, a big number like Aadhaar card number, credit card number, debit card number, if you want to prepare, if you see on a debit card, you'll have 444 digits with a space separator for easy reading purpose. Then in Java, how can I provide that space? By using underscore. Just now, I have shared one article. Okay, what is that? Just now I shared the article. If you open it once again, okay, here already Sun Microsystem has mentioned that points. Okay, first time I'm also reading this article along with you. Just now I have observed. Using underscore characters in number literal. From Java 7 and later, Java 7 later, any number of underscore characters can be applied anywhere between digits in a numeric literal. The feature enable you, for example, to separate groups of digits in numeric literals, which can improve further readability of your code. For instance, if your code contains numbers with many digits, you can use the underscore character to separate digits in a group of 3, similar how you would use punctuation mark like a comma or space or as a separator. The following examples shows other ways you can use underscore in numeric literals. Credit card, okay, ends with L. And next, social security number. Okay, the social security number related to US, our Aadhaar card number. Pi 3.14 underscore 115. And next, hexabytes 0xFF underscore EC underscore DE underscore 5E. Okay, and next, hexa words, kf babe. Okay, some max long, okay, FFF. Next nibbles, okay, something 0 0 1 b. If you want to separate them, okay, long bytes, a big number, right? You can place underscore only between digits. You cannot place underscore in the following places. I have some rules. Listen, I'm coming to that point, okay, don't worry. So now I'm going to, after understanding our own test cases, I'll come to here to solve these questions, okay, which is valid and which is invalid. Come here, tell me now, very interesting question. Once you prepare, I told you, once you understand any point, you have to search for the different test cases. Tell me, if I write a system dot out dot println AMT, is underscore also will be displayed? Is underscore stored in the byte, dot class file? Subham Nirvan, good question you asked. Okay, if you use 1 underscore 0 0 underscore 0 0 in a dot class file, do you feel that that underscore will be stored in the dot class file? Is underscore passed to the queries to store in the database? No, underscore is only available at a source file in our java.java file. When you compile, underscore is removed, it will become 1 lakh. Are catching my point? Underscore only for developer point of view for easy understanding. So now let's start some test cases. When we display a number with underscore, we get the number is displayed without underscore. Let us see some test cases. If I write a double amount equal to 1 underscore 0 0 underscore 0 0, output will be 1 lakh point 0 will come. I'm not going to run in the system. You can run yourself. Okay, try yourself. The next rule number 1. There are some rules are there. Totally there are 4 to 5 rules are there. Carefully think. Rule number 1, we must use underscore as only separator. Hence, we must not use underscore at beginning and end of the number. We will get only in, we must use only in between digits. Underscore is meant for between the digits to use. For example, if I write double D1, tell me, is it allowed or not? Allowed, between digits. Is this allowed? No. Underscore 1 lakh. Tell me, compiler treat it as a variable, because anything starts with underscore, it is identifier. Na? Identifier ends with no parenthesis is called what? Variable. So compiler will throw error, cannot find symbol variable underscore 1 lakh. If you use underscore at end of number, compiler throw error, invalid underscore. Okay, invalid underscore. Next, now like integers, we have floating point numbers. Okay, we cannot use underscore immediately before and after fractional point. Fractional pointer, decimal pointer, whatever you call. Okay, compiler will throw error. For example, double D7 equal to 1 underscore 0 0 underscore 0 0 dot 45 dot 60 underscore 67. Both the decimal side and fractional portion side, you can use underscore, but you cannot use immediately before a dot and after a dot. If you use compiler throw error, invalid underscore. Okay, na? Next, rule number 2. We cannot use underscore immediately before and after suffix characters. L, F, D, compiler will throw error. For example, double D4 equal to 1 underscore 0 0 underscore 0 0 L. Allowed, because before and after underscore is there. Double D5 equal to before L and after L, not allowed. Compiler throw error, invalid underscore. Are you catching me? All these points are there in the material. Will you type in your system and practice? If you type and practice, you'll become experienced. Okay, if I type and explain, I'll become experienced, not you. You try. Okay, guess. More errors. Guess more errors. More places. Okay, I explain integers. I explain floating points. I explain suffix. Okay, totally 3 rules. 4th rule. Anybody guess 4th rule? Prefix also there now. Prefix. 0x. Tell me, 0x 1 underscore 0 0 underscore 0 0 allowed, no problem. Now before 0, between 0 and x, after 0x, if you use, compiler throw error, invalid underscore. Everybody got clarity here? Next, now I'm trying to use, look at there, 0 1 2 3 4 allowed, it is an octal number. Underscore 0 1 2 3 4, is it allowed? Not allowed. Compiler throw error, it is considered as a variable. Can I use underscore after 0? Here not allowed after 0. Hexadecimal after 0 not allowed. In octal after 0 allowed? Allowed, because 0 and 1 are what? Digits. Then compiler what it will do? It will ignore underscore and make it as a octal number. Hello, understand? And convert it to decimal number. If you remove the 4, you will get output 83. Next, can I use underscore between AB underscore EF? Come on. Can I use underscore for A, B and EF? Yes, allowed. B is what? 11. E is what? 14. They're looking like a letters, but they are internally numbers. You catch my point? So these are all the points are very important there in your material check. Let us see what Sun Microsystem telling. You can place underscore only between digits. You cannot place underscore in the following places: at the beginning or end of a number, adjacent to a decimal point in the floating point literal, prior to F or L suffix, in positions where a string or digits is expected. Okay. The following examples demonstrate valid and invalid underscore places, which are highlighted in numeric literals. Invalid, cannot put underscore adjacent to a decimal point. Okay, not allowed. We tried already. Cannot put underscore adjacent to decimal point. Okay, we already tried. Cannot put underscore prior to an L suffix. Okay, we already practiced. Okay, decimal literals. 5 underscore 2, no problem. Allowed. Cannot underscore after. Can you place multiple underscores? Yes, no problem. Multiple underscores are allowed, no problem. Cannot put underscore in 0x radix prefix. 0 underscore not allowed. After 0x not allowed. Okay, between 5 and 2 allowed. At end not allowed. Okay, we only practice many test cases than these Java people. Is it clear? So this is the story about data types, literals, types of literals. Okay, Sun Microsystem has given only this much knowledge, but I have given you more than this. Okay, tell me. We discussed Moda, James Gosling discussed Moda. We only discussed more. If you really remember all the points, it will be wonderful. Okay, fine. So this is the basic idea about data types and literals. Java 7 enhancements. Any questions? Right. This week I will take only 1 hour class. In all batches I am taking only 1 hour. So throat is not cooperating. Okay. So tomorrow we'll start type conversions, type casting. Yeah, I will share them. I will share them. Next week we will plan. First, I want you focus on literals, type conversions. If you understand, then we'll go for variables. I remember. I'll give you. Okay, na? Right. So this week I'm taking all batches only 1 hour. Not only your batch. Don't get angry. Okay. So next week again we'll go for 2 hours. So throat is now not supporting. Okay, if you have while you are practicing, if you got any questions, please post in our group. Okay, and thank you so much for your batch. You are having a lot of participation in the group, unlike other students. Okay, it's wonderful. Yeah, I will give you video link, variable types of variables links. I will give you. First, you practice these topics. I don't want you deviate. That's why I didn't give. Okay, first you practice these literals topic, and also try to practice